Okay. Let's go with Tasomachi behind the Twilight. I hope that's approximately how it's supposed to be pronounced. This the main tags for this game are atmospheric, fantasy, 3D platformer, anime. This seems like a little bit of an exploration platformer. You do clear dungeons, so there might be a bit of Zelda-ing going on. I'm not entirely sure, though. I wasn't aware it wasn't going to be in English. I'm mistaken? I require assistance. This is the options menu. I don't know what these options are. English. We found English. Found English. Okay. We did it, Reddit. You get an airship. You get a photo mode? Why does I'm not complaining. Why do so many games have a photo mode? Why do plural games that I'm doing tonight have a photo mode? I don't know what initialize is supposed to do. I think there's a fair chance that some degree of this game is going to get lost in translation. And I choose to accept that now. And that is very much my fault, not the game's fault. Unless it is trying to be in translation and it comes up short. I am controlling the airship now. I see a thing. I'm going to pick it up. It made a sound. I don't know what it actually does. There isn't a pause menu, really. This looks funky. And this looks pretty cool. I mean, for all the games that Western devs make, and then they do like all the translation, including Japanese, just by throwing in a Google Translate. Frankly, we deserve a Japanese game, or a Chinese game, or any game that. Yeah, the game is also a little quiet, like even to me. Any game where they're just like, yeah, it has English. We just threw it in Google Translate. I'm like, you know what? We deserve that. Now, if it was like a German game, and they just threw it in Google Translate for the English, I would suspect that someone was taking the piss. But here, I'm like, eh. Okay. We are anime. Pretty anime. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay. B to read. And all candlestick shine. Okay. No, the point is, like, it's not English speakers messing up German in, like, a culturally weird way. And, like, a lot of European countries in general, like, they usually know English. It's a frequently used language for commerce and international trade. English and French, a lot. And, like, England's right there. You don't jump that far, it turns out. The run control seems fine. Seems about right. Like, maybe a little stiff. Click here to return. But I think I want this. I want the source of the earth. And then I want to do this thing. And now I can return. Look, there are people who have spoken English their entire lives and don't understand English. Like, that could be your first language and you can just not have a good grasp of it. The point is, like, if you're going to make a game and you're going to release it in multiple languages, hire a translator. Hire, like, trained translators. There's plenty of them. They're good. Down slightly. So far in here, we have platforming challenges more than anything. We got like a bit of time on the airship, and now we're platforming. It's very easy to platform that if you just go fast. So, speedrun strats, saving the day yet again. I mean, I know nothing of the international video games market, for the record, so I'll believe that, but I also, like, don't know directly. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. This is not what I'm supposed to do. Parkour. I can just run across these. It's a bit generous with, like, gaps, which is honestly appreciated. Better than getting stuck. Is that not how I'm supposed to do it? Skill 1, skill 2. I have skills. I got no skills. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the animation of the character so far. It does feel a little oversold, but that does make it more readable. This can't be how you're supposed to do it. You know, that's a bonus one. That's not the one that I need to get. So I'm wondering if I'm supposed to have some skill to get that, or if I just need to be skilled. You're just fixated on the Sora comparison. Those are some shoes, though, it must be said. Those are definitely some shoes. how are you supposed to get up there? I don't jump high enough. Gotta say, Sacred Tree Room lies ahead. I'm not getting in there yet. So do I need all 10? Do I need to manage to get that one? This outfit is $18 on Mog Station. Yep. It has a certain energy. For some reason it had a similar energy. It made me think of Genshin Impact and its character designs, but I think that's just me thinking anime. And I'm just like, it's all blurred together. I see you. How do I get you? I see you. Do I have the skills? I don't have the skills. I have no skills. I think I need skills. I haven't played Genshin Impact. I don't know anything mechanically about it other than it being Breath of the Wild-ish and a gacha game. And anime. Can I also say the soundtrack is kind of going off? I don't know that it fits this particular location, but I'm not saying it's bad. Is this a teleporter maze? No, these are jump pads. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what I'm doing either, but I see platformer puzzles. I see 3D platforming, and I'm just going with it. Oh, I can't get up there, but that's a secret thing up there. Yeah, see, there's a thing. I don't have the skills to get the thing. Why are there jump pads going down? Via multi-jump. Okay. I've clicked there. So that does open it. So those other 6, apparently, according to this, are completely optional. I really have no idea how you're supposed to get them, though. Those other 5. A cutscene. It's feeling like learn a new technique. Okay. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, I guess I grabbed a couple of coins. This is gonna be a bad move. Precisely what I expected. The stomp does lack an impact. I gotta agree. There's a whole term of like juice in games. I'm sure it has other names as well. And oh, hello. And whatnot, but it's the notion of like the impact of your actions, like the feel of things occurring. I guess that was digging. This is gonna be one of those that like, does it cost one or do I? Oh wait, I'm hitting the wrong button. It contains one. Why? Why not? Why not? There's a vending machine. There's trash. Someone needs to take out. It's a town. We're in a town now. And I should be looking for fragile terrain. That I can use my smash on. I can sit on the bench. I can sit on the bench. Just sit on the bench. So, oh. Ah. Listen, I need to ride that boat and get the thing that's hovering in the sky. I simply have to. Oh. We just took down a poster, I guess? Yeah, screw these posters. I don't know what they're mad about. Someone's been putting weird... You're a cat! There. I solved your poster problem, cat. Oh. Okay. I didn't jump far enough, apparently. Get wrecked, trash. Time to take out the trash. I can't take that trash out, though. No clue how many of these there are supposed to be. I guess at least one more. There's a little chime. So we got a bit of a collectathon thing going on here. I'm on a boat, by the way. I've made it onto the boat. I need to get off this. I can't duck, so that bridge was going to be a problem. This seems like a sizable, it's like a sizable hub area. There's multiple of these. So I guess this is gonna end up being like kind of a collectathon kind of gameplay overall. I guess. uh, it's a timed demo. The timed demo, apparently. Yeah, the music in the hub location is nicely relaxing. I feel like the dungeon music, if that was dungeon, uh, is a bit. It was going a bit hard for what felt like it should have been a serene kind of setting. Serene-ish. Uh, like a little bit of dissonance on that. Uh, my my complaints with it come down to control and camera. Nevik, that sounds like my house. But like the control does feel a little stiff in terms of like jumping and like turning and all that. It's not tight enough. And that's like a game feel kind of I think all of my complaints with this come down to game feel more than anything, because like a collectathon that makes you kind of revisit areas, explore your skill set, cheers, down for that. The music, there's a little bit of like tonal dissonance, but I don't think the music at any point was bad. I think it's just switch around where you're using what. You'll settle it down. The camera is hard. So I don't blame anyone for not having it quite right, but it occasionally felt like I was fighting it. I saw a GDC talk a while back, and like the guy's immediate like first point was like, if you're thinking about the camera, there's probably something wrong with it, because the whole point of camera is to be a viewpoint and to get out of the way. And so I think it still needs polishing on that. I think there's a lot of things here that are like, it needs polishing, it needs refinement, it needs fiddling, but it's a solid enough starting point. And I say starting point as if it doesn't have like a decent amount of it does a decent amount of content already, and like indications of future stuff, like the unreachable lanterns. I'm like, oh, you have ideas for what other abilities, and you've already like designed in those, so that's kind of cool. That's you know, that's forethought, that's progress. That makes me as a player be like, oh, what ability am I going to get that's going to let me do this, you know? I mean, clearly they have plans for at least 3 abilities because they have button mapping for it. I don't know. I will want to see more about it like as it gets closer to release. I think it's one that could be very good. Like it could be a solid indie game. In the sense of like, if you don't go into it expecting AAA polish, you'll be satisfied. And then if you go into that expecting AAA polish, you're going to be disappointed. But if you go into it expecting like an indie 3D collectathon platformer, I think it's going to, with a bit more polish, I think it's going to deliver on that front. So that's good.